These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
In Arizona, the biggest water user by far is agriculture. The industry uses over 70% of the state's water each year. Amid a drought and water shortages, many question why we farm in the desert. While it may seem impractical, Arizona's climate is actually perfect for farming. The weather allows for year-round growing, and the lack of rain helps farmers control exactly how much water their crops get. Many of our state's farms are actually in Yuma, Arizona, where 90% of the leafy greens Americans eat in the winter are actually grown there.
The best place to grow crops is where there's the most sunlight to produce photosynthesis to grow crops. And in the wintertime, it's this area of the United States if you want winter produce. Otherwise, we will have winter produce.
Yeah, you heard what he said there. Yuma is actually widely recognized as the sunniest place on Earth, receiving an average of over 4,000 hours of sunshine each year. Today, the community came together in surprise for a private service to honor 10-year-old Rebecca Baptiste, a young life taken way too soon. The family giving us permission to cover the funeral from across the street, as you can see here. The little girl and her family lived here in the valley until the beginning of July, when her dad moved Rebecca and her two siblings to rural Apache County. Rebecca's death, that is, nearly 3 weeks ago, has really sparked some major concern and brought up some serious questions regarding the Department of Child Safety. Today's services follow a celebration of life that was held by the 10-year-old's former school, family, and former teachers, sharing memories and the impact Rebecca had on their lives.
She was special from day one. She was always smart, and she always loved her brothers. And I don't know what to say. I'm so lost. I'm so lost.
She came in and showed me just so much beauty in something that was not a good situation, and to still thrive and be this exceptional student, that's just unheard of.
While today is about honoring Rebecca, we have covered her case extensively. Richard Baptiste and her father, in fact, and his girlfriend, Anicia Woods, have both been charged with murder and child abuse in this case. They are due back in court next month. Turning now to the fentanyl crisis, the latest data from the CDC says the number of reported drug overdose deaths went down nationwide by over 27,000 year over year in March. But that's not the case for drug overdose deaths in Arizona. The CDC's latest data showing that drug overdose deaths rose by about 100. Now, an Arizona mother who lost her daughter to fentanyl shares her perspective.
We need to put in the time and the money and the effort into restricting the flow of drugs at the border.
Last month, President Donald Trump signed legislation classifying fentanyl-related substances as Schedule I drugs. But Angelique says more needs to be done to prevent more deaths. An urgent search underway for a man who went missing after going kayaking. Right now, MCSO deputies are looking for 65-year-old Richard Powers. You're looking at video of a Sweet James chopper over the scene there at Saguaro Lake. Deputies telling ABC15 they found the man's kayak and his belongings. If you've seen him at all, you're urged to contact MCSO immediately.
People are never alone. There's help, there's hope, and they can always talk to someone, reach out. Sometimes talking to like a teen counselor is a lot easier, a lot more helpful, easier to talk to someone their own age.
Before we go, a heartwarming effort from Valley teens to help support their peers who may be struggling with their mental health. More than 40 high school athletes were at North Canyon High School in Phoenix on Saturday to take part in Teen Lifeline's Messages of Hope campaign. The students recorded videos drawing attention to suicide prevention and mental health resources. Many came from rival schools, but there was no competition, just students supporting students. If you or anyone you know is struggling, you can call the Suicide Prevention and Crisis Lifeline anytime. Just dial 988.
We are talking about extreme heat and chances for monsoon storms in your most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Ashley DiMartino. Heading into tomorrow, it's one more night where temperatures will be in the 80s across the valley. We'll make our way to 102 at noon, 109 the afternoon high tomorrow, and then still be in those triple digits all the way through 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So we're well above where we should be for this time of year, and we're feeling that heat with the 110s basically all along the Colorado River Valley. We've got 90s for Prescott and Payson, 80 still for Show Low and for Flagstaff, and Sedona tomorrow sitting at 101. Extreme heat warnings have already been issued, and they will go from Wednesday through Fridays for the areas you see highlighted here on the map in pink. As some areas will get as hot as 114, 115 degrees. Here's a look at what we're going to be seeing. Weather action days Wednesday through Friday because of the extreme heat. We're expected to be at 111 to 112 all the way through the weekend.